We like to think of ourselves as a nation of animal lovers, but it's not always true. Each year, the Scottish SPCA has to save thousands of domestic pets, farm animals and wildlife from harm and danger. We're taking a peek behind the scenes at the charity to find out how they rescue Scotland's injured, abandoned and abused animals. Coming up, drama for some dragons in Glasgow.
Could have killed us, quite easily.
Right, be careful because I don't want you getting bitten.
And a gull's not as streetwise as he thought. The Scottish SPCA rescues around 4,000 dogs every year. Staffordshire Bull Terriers account for nearly 40% of that number. Staffies tend to be stereotyped in the media as dangerous devil dogs. They are even banned in some states in America, and there have been calls for that to happen here.
My experience through 26 years with the SSPCA, but 40 years plus working with dogs, is it's not the breed. It's any breed can be capable of biting or being dangerous. My experience with Staffies is they're very affectionate, very loyal dogs.
So when Roxy, a one-year-old female Staffy, was brought into the Society's Aberdeenshire Animal Rescue and Rehoming Centre, chances were she'd have to wait a long time to find a new home. And there was a further complication.
It's obvious that the dog had a problem. It turned out it was diabetes.
Staff in Aberdeenshire will have to keep a close eye on Roxy as they attempt to stabilise her diabetes and find her a new home. Mary Hill in Glasgow. It's one of the city's most deprived areas. A flat's been trashed and the police have been called. Neighbours say there are 2 abandoned dogs in the apartment. And there's another difficulty for Senior Inspector Billy Linton.
So there's reptiles in the house as well? Mm-hmm. Right, we'll go up and see what's there first. This is the way it was when your joiners arrived up here. So we'll just have a wee look, I think, to see. Just watch, there's electric cables and stuff.
Billy has dealt with situations like this before. If there are reptiles in the flat along with the dogs, it could be dangerous. It's a mess, and the police and Billy are having to pick their way through broken glass and ornaments.
There's a bearded dragon in the tank. 2 bearded dragons that I can see.
You mentioned the dogs as well?
Yeah, there was, but if the door's open the way it was, there's a chance. We'll check the other rooms and underneath beds and things. Might be better if I go first, just in case there's possible aggression or anything.
The search for the dogs draws a blank, and it looks like it's just lizards that have been left behind. Then Billy makes a disturbing discovery.
There's another lizard in here. There's been a set of weights, dumbbell thrown through the glass.
The lizard could easily have been crushed by the weight or cut by broken glass, so Billy will have to be careful lifting it out.
It's still quite lively, it is cold, but it's been unfortunate for the animals because there's been a dumbbell weight thrown right into the front of this vivarium. It could have killed this animal quite easily. There's a lot of broken glass at that side, so what I'm going to do is wrap this animal in a towel and take it back to the welfare centre.
Port Seaton near Edinburgh is a small fishing village on the Firth of Forth. Like all towns on the coast, it has a large gull population. Gulls are intelligent birds and inquisitive, but sometimes the combination can have potentially fatal consequences.
There's a gentleman that's picked up an injured gull that was found on the road, and he's come to meet us here with it, so he's got it in his car, so we'll just go and Get it? Hi there.
Gulls are well known for attacking humans, so the men have done well to capture it.
It's gotten a bit feisty.
Oh, has it? They are. So what happened? Where did you find it?
We were driving along the road there,
Uh-huh.
and it was sitting in the middle of the road just doing nothing. So I went to pick him up and put him in that box. But since we picked him up, he's flapping about.
Perks up a bit. What I'll do is I'll just have a wee look at him just now, just to
Right,
see
right.
what's wrong with him or anything. Did you notice any blood or
There
anything?
was nothing.
Okay, I'll have a wee examination of him here.
I know what it is.
have a
What it's
look.
like to be saved, So I got
Yes.
saved myself.
Did
4
you?
weeks ago.
What happened?
I had a heart attack.
Oh God!
So
And now you're here rescuing animals. Oh yep, I see him. Right, be careful because I don't want you getting bitten. What I'll do is I'll just take him out
Right.
and just have a wee quick look at him just to see what seems to be going on.
Okay.
Check his wings. Check that nothing's damaged here. That seems okay. Was he standing?
Yeah, we were standing in the middle of the
Yeah,
road.
but just sitting there.
When a gull is hit by a car, it's usually bad news. But this plucky fellow looks like he might have escaped with no more than a hangover.
He's not very keen to stand, you see. He's not really acting like a normal gull should be. So I reckon he's maybe just a bit stunned. See ya.
We were driving from the MOT station along the road, and the seagull was sitting in the middle of the road, like doing nothing. So I stopped at the side of the road, walked across and lifted it, which was quite unusual because when you come to these birds, they're up and away, So we just picked them up, put them in the car, brought them back here to my garage and phoned up the SSPCA.
There doesn't seem to be any obvious breaks. I think it is more to be the case that he might have been stunned. So he's looking all right, he's standing and everything, so he's definitely, I'll give him a shot. There doesn't seem to be anything too serious. So we'll see what we can do for him.
Back in Aberdeenshire, Roxy, our one-year-old diabetic Staffordshire Bull Terrier, has been getting treatment for her condition from the Scottish SPCA for the past 12 weeks. Because of their reputation, staffies are notoriously difficult to find new homes for, and Roxy's diabetes will only make it harder. For now, the priority is to get her illness under control.
Hiya! Hi, Roxy. How you doing? You got the scales already for us? What a good girl.
Roxy is examined regularly by local vet Lindsay Ross.
Good girl. That's normal. That's what I'd expect for a staffy. So here we go, good girl. So how's she getting on? Eating, drinking fine, all right?
Yeah, she's
Good.
been fine.
When Roxy came in, she was really quite thin and she was drinking an awful lot of water. She was also peeing absolutely everywhere. You know, she just looked an ill dog, basically. Diabetes is actually really quite a common disease in dogs, actually. It's more common than people think it is, but it is treatable.
Roxy's making great progress and is already looking much better than she did when she was brought in. As well as having the correct medication, Roxy also has to be exercised and walked just the right amount. Too little and she'll put on weight, which could lead to complications with her diabetes. Too much and Roxy could suffer from low blood sugar or hypoglycemia, which is also dangerous.
She's a really happy-go-lucky dog. She enjoys life. She just loves people. She sort of come on leaps and bounds in her sort of weight and her conditions really come on. You can tell she's just happy in herself now. I think it'll take the right people who are willing to take on all the vet costs and the time that it'll take to make sure she has her injections at a certain time of day and things. But I'm sure the right home will come along for her soon.
It's mid-afternoon on Glasgow's leafy south side. Animal Rescue Officer Pam Cairns has been called to a tenement close where an unexpected visitor has set up home.
Right, in here we have got a report of a trapped pigeon. Apparently it's been in here for a couple of days and it's not managed to find its way out. The highest point is 10 foot to the ceiling, but that should be okay because my net extends. So we're going to go and try and catch it, see how we get on. First thing we have to do is find it.
A pigeon stuck in a close. How hard could that be?
But this is good though because it might start coming down the stairs, you know, when we start trying to catch it. I've had jobs like these before.
So, it'll be in that net in no time. Oh dear. It could be a long day. Later, a nasty surprise for Mary.
Oh, it doesn't look good at all.
And will diabetic Roxy sniff out a new owner?
I'm sure the right home will come along for her soon.
Back on Glasgow's south side, our flighty pigeon is still giving Pam the runaround.
And then, of course, there's the dizzy factor as well. I mean, I'm pretty dizzy now, so I don't know what he's like.
Dizzy?
Oh, ooh.
He could be up there for hours.
Okay. On again. Whoa. Come on, Mr. Pidge. There we go.
With the net closing in, our feathered friend makes one last bid for freedom. But finally, Pam bags the bird. Well done, Pam.
One pigeon. Well, I think he's absolutely fine. But what I'll do with him is I'll just have him a wee check over. You know, and he's not too thin or anything. I mean, his feathers are a bit bashed, but he'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, we'll definitely take him somewhere a bit safer than here.
1-year-old diabetic Staffordshire Bull Terrier Roxy has shown great signs of improvement in the 16 weeks she's been getting treatment for the illness. And there's some more good news. The Hendry family, who've just lost their pet, another staffy, have arranged to come in and meet Roxy to see if they'd like to rehome her.
The family that were interested actually have 2 daughters who are diabetic. So that meant that they were well aware of how important it was for regular exercise, proper diet, and maintaining the treatment for the illness.
This is Roxy. Oh, hello, Roxy. Hello. Oh, she's lovely and soft.
It's like nice. I guess it has
Likes cuddles.
Beautiful wee dog. Very much like our old dog that we had before, but it was a kind of hard act to follow. But, you know, she looks the ideal dog that we're looking for, you know, so, yeah, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, aye, we'll go for her, I think, yeah. See what happens next.
I think she's a really nice dog considering she's got diabetes like me and Louise. So it'll be nice to meet her.
We've got a strict routine at home where we have to manage diets and blood checks and sugar levels and things and hypos. So we live like that anyway. So one more doesn't make any difference, and I'm sure it's a lot easier in a dog than it is in a child.
Don't be scared in rehoming a staffy. If you're coming into any rescue centre and you're looking for a dog and you see a staffy, don't let these stories put you off from rehoming one. I really can't say enough that staffies, the ones I've come across in my time, are very affectionate, very loyal dogs. And I have yet to meet one that I would have considered dangerous.
Hopefully, if we get her a lovely home that's willing to give her all the injections, she'll be absolutely fine. In fact, the moment that she's so happy and stabilised, I can quite see her living for many, many, many years as a happy little dog.
Animal Rescue Officer Mary Stewart has arrived in Musselburgh to find a suitable spot to release the gull that was hit by a car.
Next one.
But first, Mary has to check out a report that a bird has been attacked by another animal. The caller's not at home, but she's told Mary she'll find the patient in a container in the backyard.
We're looking for a wee box. Oh, here it is. So she's kept it nice and dark, that's good, to keep it calm and quiet. Oh, it doesn't look good at all. You can see here it's got an injury to the head wound, and its eyes damaged. There's an injury to the back and the wing. It's lost all the primary feathers on the wing. But that's quite classic of when a cat will play with a bird. They'll just play, they won't, you know, they'll just play with it and wounded and things. But what worries me the most is the wound to the head, and the eye's obviously been displaced, so it's pretty serious, unfortunately. It's a shame, but at this time of year, if the birds they've got their mind on nesting, or you know they're a little bit weaker because they're putting the energy into the young, they're a bit weak in a cap and maybe get them. So I'll pop them in the box. But it does look pretty serious the way I can see it. It doesn't look like there's any way to fix him. There he is.
Sadly, this little collared dove won't make it. There's too much damage for it to survive in the wild. But there is one ray of sunshine for Mary.
I'm going to release the gull that we found in Port Seaton. After a check over, it seemed to be all right, so we're going to see how it fares in the wild. We have our nets at hand just in case it goes wrong, so we're going to see how he goes. Hopefully, he'll just sense his freedom and fly away. So see what happens. And there he goes. So that's the best outcome that could have happened. He flew away, he was all right. I think he was possibly stunned, a bit confused, but after a wee rest, check over, he was fine, and that's him away to join his friends.
The 3 bearded dragons have been brought back to the Society's Glasgow Animal Rescue and Rehoming Centre in Cardonald by Senior Inspector Billy Linton.
Through each of the vivariums was a dumbbell thrown through the glass. So how they're not injured, I do not know, but there's no injuries to any of the 2 of them.
So I take it they didn't have any food or water, or...?
Inspector Kerry Kirkpatrick hasn't much experience with reptiles, so she's keen to learn from Billy.
How nice is that?
He's quite cold as well.
Yeah, he was in the bedroom. He feels a bit flatter, but he's got a good tail and a nice colour, a bit of fat under his cheeks.
Yeah, they're not bad condition.
No, they're looking okay. I'll get him in here where he's warm, and probably won't feed them today and just let them settle. They've certainly been through a lot over the last couple of days. Get the vet, check them over, we can get a closer look at them, see if they maybe need treated for mite or something.
The beardies will be health checked at Cardonald and rehomed if the owner doesn't come forward or can't be traced. It's a happy ending to a very nasty experience for the reptiles. Queen's Park in Glasgow. The perfect place for Pam Cairns to release the pigeon she rescued earlier from a block of flats. She didn't want to set him free there in case his homing instincts took him back inside. But here in the park, Pam's pretty hopeful he'll fly off to join his pigeon mates.
He's had a wee rest now. He doesn't seem to be stressed, he just seems to be quite keen to go. So hopefully when I open the basket, he'll fly out and away he'll go, hopefully. There we go. Ah, fantastic, eh? Here we go.
8 weeks after leaving the Scottish SPCA, diabetic Staffordshire Bull Terrier Roxy has settled in well with the Hendry family in Ballater. The Hendrys have owned staffies in the past, and their 2 daughters both have diabetes, so Roxy has found her ideal owners.
If you like to come through, I'll show you the supply. We keep the girls' needles and blood glucose kits in these drawers, and Roxy's got her own drawer as well, which is quite sweet. We thought it was quite a cute touch. It's all our needles and things. She had 1 hypo since moving in, and we were out a walk at the time and she just stopped and didn't want to go any further. So I checked her blood levels using one of these kits that the girls used, and she was very low, 1.7. And obviously when they're hypo like that, they get very, very hungry, so it was quite easy to correct it at the time. She came through and ate all an extra meal, and that was it. It was fine. She's settled in really well. It's been super.
She do pause, example, like if there's food in the cupboard, if I can go get them and see if she can do a paw.
She just loves her food, you know, so she loves for the minute you go into that kitchen, you know, she's your constant companion and shadow. So yeah, as long as you're feeding her, she's more than happy.
Other hand? No, other. Other one? Good girl.
It's all working out well for Roxy. She's been rehomed with an understanding family who love staffies and don't see her diabetes as a problem.